Hello, my peepers. Welcome to Shalene's Creativity Room. We are going to look at my planner setup for 2023. We ready? Okay, so I have a mini that was from a few years ago. Hold on, let me move this. And I didn't use it. So I got a packet of, I need to put my sticker on here. I do have a sticker with my name. This is going to be my reading planner. So what I did was went through and renumbered everything. These, of course, are not the right. I don't know what I'm going to do with this part. I don't even know why I put this here, but this has my January TBR. I've already read 1, 2, 3 books already. So I do have the January TBR. Then this is January. I write in here when I have my readathon weekend and if I'm doing a blog tour. So I already read this, so this week sometime I gotta write my review and get that blog tour in. Okay, so it is a horizontal. I don't know. I figured I would like it. I'm just not sure if it works being a mini, but that's what I'm trying for this year. So this is how every month is set up. So February's looks like this. And the readathon weekend. I don't have blog tours written for the rest of the year yet. Do the best you can. The readathon. April's reading glasses, sunglasses, and the readathon. And it's this weekend instead of that weekend because of Easter. Then we have May. Readathon weekend. June. July. August. September. October. November, and December. And we'll see if I like the horizontal, if I need to have it bigger, or if this is the perfect size for my reading planner. So there's that. This is my wellness planner. I got this on clearance for like $5 at Hobby Lobby. It's an undated. And so in here you have important dates, birthdays and holidays, monthly goals. So, you know, and since this is my wellness planner, I may put in here how many pounds I would like to lose, if I plan on getting in more steps or exercise. And so here's January. I don't really use all this. I might write doctor's appointments in, but Sundays is when I weigh myself. I did not weigh myself today just because we just got done with Christmas and New Year's Eve. I did a lot of eating that I normally wouldn't. So I am going to bust my ass this week to really get in my steps and go back to healthy eating, and then I'll weigh myself on the 8th. But it is a vertical. I always write down when I take my Rybelsus, which is my diabetes pill, and I have to take that 30 minutes before I eat. I cannot take it with other medicine. Then 30 minutes after I take that, I take my Leviathan. I think that's how it's pronounced. That is my thyroid pill, and I have to take that 30 minutes before I eat. So then I remember I did take them. Then I write down my fasting sugar number, and then I write down after dinner. And then in here, I usually write what I ate for the day. And then here, and I'll probably end up whiting this out and bringing some of that in here, because all I write down here, and I actually could write it here, is how many units of insulin I need, which it's always 24, but he might adjust it at some point. So I'll write 24, and then I'll write what leg I put it in. So that's how I use this. But yeah, here's February. And I don't think there's anything else. Nope. March. I just love this. It's so cute. April. May. June. July. August. September. October. November. And December. And so that's how I use this. And I used the same stickers, and they are in here. I used the same stickers that I used in the other planner. They give you a whole bunch in a package. So that's my wellness planner. I will need that for tonight. This is my Catchall planner. It is a big, and I believe it's a vertical. Yeah, it's a vertical. It's a big. It's from another year. And I hadn't used it, so I didn't want to buy another planner, saving money, using up what I have. So I take this, and here's January, goal of the month. I think what I'm going to do is in here, I will write down the dates of when bills are due, if I have a goal for that month, anything, and special days to note. So here is January. And again, I used the same stickers. I also had a sticker set that I bought for each month. And it has like January had snowflakes, New Year's Day, birthdays. So see, there was 2 movies on tonight I totally forgot about. I never even wrote them down to watch them. So I will watch them probably tomorrow. The Rose Parade. That's what I use this. My monthly spread in my Catchall are the TV shows. When new episodes of my shows are on, when the new movies are on, Lifetime, Hallmark. I don't know about GAC yet. I'm going to try to watch GAC, but if I don't get to it, oh well. So that's January. And then we have this. Now the one thing that I'm changing up is in the mornings when I do my morning video, the camera will not be on my planners anymore. It will be on me. I may be in my pajamas with a bathrobe on, drinking tea, my hair up in a messy bun. I may wait till I get dressed for the day. You never know what you're going to find. Anyways, it won't be down on this. I will be writing the high for the day for temperature and the low. I'm using the smaller rubber stamp instead of Simon. It will be a smaller one. And then I'll probably put a piece of washi tape, and I'll write the national day and then another piece of washi tape. Then I'm still going to put stickers on this. You'll still see the plan with me videos for that. But that's what I'm doing. I will write down if I read for the day, if I cross-stitched, what I cross-stitched on. It's just a catch-all. And I think in here, we're either don't forget or check it off. I will write what bills are due this week. So I think that's what I'm going to use on the side. Yeah. I'll write down what TV shows I've watched, what movies I watched. That's how I'm going to be using this. So again, this is from another year. 2019, that's what it is. So we're using this for 2023. So think, dream, plan. Here's March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, and December. So again, pull out your planners you haven't used. They're just sitting around collecting dust. And then I did purchase this. This is the only one I purchased this year. This is my craft planner, mostly my stitching. I do have my Whipco board in here, and in here is like January, every single Sunday and Saturday, the dates and what I'm going to stitch on that day. But there's my Whipco. Right now I'm working on Chessie. But yep, so I had already written in here, and then I got stickers with my name. But hello, dare to begin. So you have your next year, the whole year calendar next year. Here's this year's, and the Saturdays and Sundays they were already gray highlighted, but I went with a pink. And when I actually do start something new on the Saturdays and Sundays, I will write them in. Here is January. So over here, I write my Whipco, what the number is, what project it is. Garan Totten Bags, they focus on a designer every month. So I write that in here. All things Disney Facebook group. I'm going to color, cross stitch, or diamond paint anything that has to do with Disney. So here, my stitch along on this channel, I'm doing Chessie, it's a Haid, and Jen on hers, she's doing Kitty Heaven by Haid. Pop Culture Stitching, their acrostic this month was, you picked one of your TV shows, pick a character from the TV show of who you would want to be your best friend. Well, you guys all know I like John Stamos, so I picked Uncle Jesse from Full House. Cross Stitch Stitch Alongs Facebook group. Their focus is on the color blue. Any project with blue and post a progress. Well, I'm doing Chessie. Chessie the cat is blue. Halloween Cross Stitch Challenge. That's a Facebook group. I don't know if I'm doing any of this, but for January, it's called January Jack. So anything with jack-o'-lanterns, pumpkins. January through December, pick 3 Halloween large projects and you stitch on them 4 months for each. I don't think you had to finish them. Then January through December also was Year of the Rabbit. That was a stitch along. Magazine Monthly Cross Stitch Challenge. It was Bringo. And I forgot how, you have to be in the group to know what that is. I don't think I'm doing it, but it's Bringo. So here's January, and then in here, and this is only going to be the only time you see this because I write personal things in here and certain things. Part of Your World Stitch Along, we got the frame today. I also started Haid. I'm not starting Part of Your World until the 7th. Frosted Pumpkin Halloween Wreath, we get Clue 4 on Monday. Diamond Painting Weekend, Readathon, Cross Stitch Weekend, and Lawn Dog Zoom. So that's what I write on the monthly spread. Not really anything in here unless there's something special going on. And it's a dashboard layout again. I wrote in here, I've used the sticker that said January and what I plan on stitching on for the whole month. December through January. Right here, I think instead of tasks, it will say YouTube. This is where I will write down if I watch any YouTube channels. Important, looking ahead, and notes. Notes will be what I plan on stitching for the week. And important and looking ahead, I am not sure yet how I will use that. Then we come over here. Now, I used to write down the hours. So, like in 2022, I kept track of my hours every single day because I was in the Pop Culture Stitching Challenge and we had to keep track of our stitches. Well, because I didn't use Pattern Keeper then, I kept track of my hours. I'm not keeping track of hours anymore. I am only going to keep track of stitches if I'm doing a full coverage on Pattern Keeper. So I still will write the stitches in here, but if I didn't keep track of stitches, I'll just put a slash. And this is where I write when I do a morning video, if I do a planner video, if I do a live stream, and what I stitched on for the day. If I colored for the day or if I diamond painted, I put all that in the one box. So that's how each week looks. So then we come to February. So this is what Jack looks like. March, we got 0. April, remember to stay true and embrace your spectacular journey. May is 0. June is Jack. July, listen to your heart. We got Jack and Sally in 0. Boogie's Boys, we got Shock, Barrel, and Lock. September, we have Sally. October, life is better with a best friend. November, Jack and Sally. And December is it's Boogie's turn. It's Oogie's turn to boogie now. And then in the back is where I have my projects. And I have project sheets. When they have a red dot, it's already finished, but I couldn't put this in the, I have a notebook from Happy Planner that I put these in when they're finished, but this isn't finished on the back page, so I have to wait and then it'll come out at the end of the year. So these are everything that I am working on this year that I've already got working on. I mean, it'll keep growing because we're going to have 104 more new starts. My diamond painting section, so if I finish a diamond painting, I'll put a paper in here and I'll write down. And coloring, I will write down if I have finishes. So that's what I use my craft planner for. And then I have this planner. This also, I believe, was from 2019. It's a Recollections from Michaels. I think I paid $3 for it. And how I use this is totally different. This also was from 2019. So what I did was I used my stickers again. And I put the stickers in. And you guys know I listen to Sirius XM almost every day. So 1 through 31, I would look on that day. And that's the station I'm listening to and walking to and dancing to. Then I have, this could change, but I wrote down what I'm working on. I don't know why I wrote Part of Your World there because I knew I wasn't starting that today. I was starting it on the 7th. But I'm doing Chessie for 5 days. So Friday, I'll pull out Boo Crew, work on that. I will start Part of Your World on Saturday. Sunday, I will be starting Kitty Heaven and work on that for 5 days. Friday the 13th. Oh my gosh, it's a Friday the 13th. I will be working on Mirabilia August Peridot Fairy. Then what I'm starting, but yeah, I have it. So some days I might have more than one day working on it. Like Magic Study is on the 20th and the 23rd. The Owl Beaded Kit is twice. Lawn Dog is always the last Friday of the month. Magic Book I have in here twice. So, that's how I'm going to be working on, that's how I work this. So when it gets to be the end of January, I'll come in and do the same thing for February. But the weekly thing, I covered up the dates. And I only have 1 week. I took out all the rest. I threw them out. What I do is I write down, if I'm going into Zooms for the day, whose Zoom I'm going in, what time. If it's a day that I read, if it's a day I watch movies or YouTube, all of that gets written in here. So that's how I am using this setup. And this gets thrown out at the end of the year. I don't even keep this. This is, where is it? I already threw out 2022s. So again, I do that with February. I do have this for notes. I have no idea how I'm going to use the notes. But I had to cover up, so I just glued it to the back of this. So there's February. They're just plain pages, nothing special. April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, and then I don't know if I will use the notes. I don't know what I would use them for. But this is just something I do all the time. You guys never see it. And then the one you guys have always seen, and I need to set it up for this year. So this is the plan where I always write everything down. So I have more of these, but I need to set it up. I don't have it set up. This I don't use. This is something old. So this is like just blank. I just have it on for the tabs. So you have January, February, March, April, May, and that's when I started using this one. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these out and throw them out. I'm going to make sure there's no blank ones. So we will take those, throw them out. I don't need them. June. Again, I want to make sure there's no blank ones. July. August. September. And the one thing that I'm going to change up for this year is I'm not doing this daily. One sheet is going to be a week, and it may include on the back. So I may include like the bills I have to pay for the week, the cleaning I need to do for the week, and maybe on the back I'll have a small list of the books I would like to read, what cross stitching I would like to read, if I'm going to diamond paint or color. I think that's how I'm going to do it for this year. It's going to be a little bit different. So we have October, November, in December. So I know that there's some stuff in the back. We'll take that off. Yeah. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to set this up and do 1 week per sheet. So I can do, what, 4 on here? 1, 2, 4. So let's see January's. I have these here. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Do 4. Put that here. So I'm thinking that's how we're going to use this year, just a little bit different. And you guys, like I said, it won't be down on this. So what I will also be doing in my morning videos is I will be showing you the cover of the book I'm reading. And I will show you the cross-stitch piece I'm working on. So that's the difference of this year. I will not be writing down the wisdom quote. I will just tell you what the wisdom quote is. I'm not going to write down the word of the day, but I will still sing the song and tell you what the word of the day is. I think that's it. Birthdays. I gotta remember where I wrote people's birthdays. I thought I wrote people's birthdays down, but now I don't know where I wrote them. I don't know. I'm going to have to figure that out. I have to figure out where I wrote people's birthdays. But that's it for today. Maybe I wrote them in here. Are they here? No? I gotta figure out how I'm doing the birthdays. But yeah, so that's my lineup for this year. So you will see me decorate this. And this. So you will see me decorate these two. And that'll be it. Maybe this one. I'll probably do this one too. But I don't really decorate up my reading, and I don't decorate up this one. So that's my lineup. Because I'm hoping that I won't need as many planners in the future. I'm just using up what I have. I will always use one of these. And I will probably always get another classic. For probably a catch-all and reading. But I'm not sure if I want it. I'm not sure yet how I'm going to do it for next year. But that's what I have for this year. I hope that you enjoyed this, and I will talk to you guys all later. Love you guys. Bye-bye.